about my mom, but I really can't stop thinking about her. Cause from just losing her. But if you would have known her, she would talk to literally anybody, everyone in the store. she she made friends with everyone, and she would just go up to someone she didn't know, and she would just start talking to them. And that's not me at all. I don't. If I can avoid talking to anyone, I kind of do, which is not great. My soul wants to tell people about Jesus and everything. It's just hard. But I will say that like, there was a lady I saw sitting there at the bench near the entrance as I was leaving, and I just as I was going by, I just said, "Have a good day." And she said, "Thanks, you too." Which it's a small thing. It's really not much, but I know my mom would have, she would have said something to her. She would have started talking to her, and I don't know. I didn't even like make that connection when I said that, but after I was like leaving, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, my mom definitely would have started talking to her. But yeah, and I've been thinking a lot about, there's a verse that says, give hospitality to strangers because you're entertaining angels. And for the longest time, I thought that meant there's a chance that the person you're talking to is actually an angel. That maybe some people in the world are angels in disguise, which maybe that is a thing, and I'm just misunderstanding or something. But from what I know, I'm realizing now that I think all that means is that people aren't angels. There aren't people that are disguised as angels, unless that is a verse that I'm getting things confused with. But like, entertaining angels just means, well, the angels are watching you. They're here, but they're invisible, in the spirit, right? Like, we can't see them, but like, angels are literally entertained by when we do good things for God. And I wish I could remember what I had heard somewhat recently. Something like, when we get to heaven, we have this mindset of thinking like the angels are higher than us, but like, they're not. We are to God more important than the angels, right? Like, we're gonna have authority over them or something. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think about. But like, I heard that like instead of us getting excited to see angels, it's gonna be angels are gonna like want our autographs in a sense. It's kind of wild to think about. So like, when we're entertaining angels, they're literally being entertained. They're excited by this. This is like TV for them. They're like, when they see us do good things for God, like, that's exciting to them. From what I understand, how can we fully comprehend that? That's just like wild. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, I don't know. And I almost didn't want to make a video about saying anything to the lady, because like, obviously, I mean, it's not much, but at the same time, it almost comes off as like, oh, look, I did something good. It's like, it's not much, but it's also like, the point isn't to say that, oh, look what I did. It's just to say that's what we are all supposed to be doing. I just want to use this not to try to somehow make myself appear good, but to say that like, that's what we're called to do. Jesus literally says to give hospitality to strangers. If we're showing love to people that haven't even yet shown love to us, that's showing love like Christ did, like Christ does. We're called to be reflections of Christ. If your life is not a reflection of how Jesus walked this earth, we're called to do that. And I sometimes fail miserably at that. But with all this pain that I'm going through right now with losing my mom the other day, um, I'm just, I feel so much more in tune with God in this moment because He's the only thing that can get me through this. I don't, like, I keep hearing that. My family, they're all saying, like, I don't, my sister's like, I don't know how people get through this kind of stuff without God. Like, there's no way. You can't. And I'm fine, but it's still hard. you know? So, yeah. I don't know. It's just one day at a time. Tomorrow has its own worries, so don't worry about it. Just focus on today. It's gonna be fine. So I hope this was an encouragement to someone, and it's certainly helping me, just being able to vent and talk about my thoughts and feelings and whatnot. And I think that's important to, when you're going through something like this, to like help other people know that this is normal, this is fine. It's not wrong to, he doesn't want you suppressing your feelings inside and bottling it up and pretending like everything's fine. It's okay to not be fine. It's okay. But yeah, show hospitality to a stranger every day. Okay? I need you to do that for me. We're all in this together. Let's do it. I don't even leave my house every day necessarily, but when I'm out and I see a stranger, I'm gonna at least say hi to them or something. Just tell them to have a nice day or something. Tell them that Jesus loves them. I don't know, something. Just show hospitality to one person each day and watch what God does with that. Just a little bit of faith, a little bit of trust in God, a little bit, like a mustard seed. Watch what God can grow out of just the littlest bit of trust and faith in Him. He can do a lot. What is a mustard seed? Something that is planted and grown into something, a massive tree, right? Like the biggest tree, right? Where we are planting seeds when we tell people about Jesus, even just showing them love and whatnot. And it helps, for me at least, to I bought this sweatshirt a while, months back last year, because it's a clear gospel message that is undeniable. People know I'm a Christian, know where my heart is because of this. And just because you wear clothing doesn't make you a Christian, but that's not where I'm getting at here. I do want to say, just tonight, when I was going down one of the grocery aisles, I heard, I was walking past this little girl and her mom, and I could, as I went past them, I heard the little girl say, "Oh, it says Jesus saves," and she said it again. She said, like, his shirt said Jesus saves, and I think her mom was like, "Oh, it's like, isn't that so special?" I don't know. That, it's worth it. If you're wasting the opportunity to be a billboard for Jesus, even without saying a single word, you're missing out. You could do so much, So many people I've gotten so many compliments on this, and suddenly, without having even said a single word to them yet, they already know I'm a brother. It's special. So I hope this blessed someone. Jesus is coming soon, so soon. He's coming for His bride, I think this year, maybe even this month. I don't know, but it's soon. We do know the hour, as in the season, the general time, and we are in the season. Okay, thank you guys. God bless you. Take care. Show hospitality to strangers.